Hey guys, my name is Carolina. Welcome to my channel. I am back with another quick, fast video, I hope. I'm gonna try to keep it short. I always say that, but I end up talking too much and going in circles. But I hope you guys are well, and I hope you guys are staying safe. And as you guys may know, obviously, it's all over the world. The coronavirus, COVID-19, is affecting our lives currently. And so, as nursing students, it's been quite challenging, or at least in my nursing school, we've been very confused as to what our role is during this time. Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. You guys let me know how you guys feel about being a nurse during this time, a nursing student. It's very scary. What else? Okay, where do I start? I want to start somewhere and just smoothly transition into my point. Okay, so, well, first of all, I have kids, so my daughter is in school, and her school has told us to keep the kids home for 2 weeks. So that is what we are doing, and so I have my daughter here at home, and that is kind of nice because I don't have to worry about her getting sick or anything like that. Also, I don't have to wake up early just to take her. If I want to sleep like 30 more minutes, I can. So what we are doing is staying indoors. We're not really going outside much. Only if we have to run errands or like get stuff done like that, but it's not really much. As to how I feel about being a nursing student right now, I can't really say much because I have not. Okay, well, let me start off with how my school is handling this whole. Sorry, my camera's moving all around. I don't have my tripod. I'm actually holding it with my hand, so that's why you guys, my hand's hurting. The way that my school is handling this is very, I don't know how I would call it, because it's very confusing, because 1 minute they're saying something but then they're not sure, and then everybody is saying different things, and it's not so much the faculty, but like students are like, oh, this is what I heard, okay, and then the school sends emails that we are going to move to online studies, so we're going to have to take our classes online, but I'm not sure when that's going to happen. They did send an email saying that starting this Wednesday, which is tomorrow. So my school has been trying to keep up with the what's going on, and so they're informing us as much as they know. So the school has been doing pretty well, but a lot of things have been very confusing because even the professors don't know what they're supposed to do. Classes were canceled, and we are supposed to, well, lecture is supposed to be held online, or I don't know how that's going to work because I have not received any news from my professors. But yeah, so we're supposed to take that class online now. We have a quiz every week, so I don't know how we're supposed to take that quiz. As far as clinicals, our school is still allowing us to go to clinicals and do simulation labs at the school. So for simulation, I am not worried because there's not any patient contact, because we are in school. We're dealing with like dummies, and it's at school. But I mean, we are still with other people, with other students, but it's very limited. It's not a huge group. It's just like up to 10 students and stuff. So it's not that large. But we are still, well, I don't know if all the hospitals are letting the students go, because for this last week, my clinical group did not go to the clinical site. And I think that the facility had called our professor and said we prefer no students. So that's why we did not go. We went to skills lab at school. And so but we do keep getting emails from the school saying that we still have to go to clinical sites. But I guess it depends on the hospital that's working with them. So I guess it depends on the hospital if they want to take students or not. And so I've heard a lot of my classmates say that they're scared to go and be exposed. Although we do know how to take precautions, they still feel it's risky or scary because we are not as trained as these nurses that are there, and maybe we'll just be like in the way, or I don't know. Personally, it is scary because I have kids, but I have not had to go to clinicals during this time of, the coronavirus. Well, we went like 2 weeks ago, but there it was like very beginning of us hearing coronavirus. It wasn't like it had not started as it is now. So now I've been hearing a lot of my classmates saying, "Oh yeah, I work at this facility, and there's a lot of people testing positive or stuff like that." So I'm not really sure. I haven't seen it firsthand. I'm still waiting for the professor to say whether we're gonna go to the facility or not, or if we're just gonna do skills lab at school. So it's a very confusing time. It's a very confusing time, and I don't know. A lot of places now, bars, nightclubs, sit-in restaurants, stuff like that, are closing. The movie theaters, they're closing. I've been very curious as to how other nursing students have been going to school or how they've been feeling about this whole situation. I searched on YouTube because usually people upload stuff, but I haven't seen anybody upload a video on how they feel or how it's going for them in nursing school during this time. So I decided to upload this, even though it's like just me talking. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen because if we don't, usually at my school, when we take quizzes, the professor doesn't just give us the quiz. We have somebody special called the proctored person come to the class, and they administer our exams, and it's very monitored. And so it wouldn't be as or at all monitored if we take the quiz at home. So I don't know if we're going to have our quiz online here being at home. I don't know if that's how they want us to do it because school lecture is canceled except for clinicals and Sims lab. So my kids are in the back, so you guys might hear that. Now that we're all quarantined, it's noisier at the house. I have to entertain my kids and have them do stuff and not just watch TV. Although they have watched a lot of TV, and my kids usually do watch a lot of TV, they do. Because I have to study all the time. I can't entertain them all the time. So, yeah, have we struggled with food? No. My mom has gone, because she's usually the one that goes to the grocery store. She's had some difficulties finding like certain items, like pastas and meats and stuff like that. But we have exactly what we need. Water is the one that I get worried about, because if you don't go early to the store, the water just disappears. Everybody is taking the water. Toilet paper has been difficult to find. Obviously, that's like the major thing on the news. Everybody's taking the toilet paper. And the disinfecting sprays and towelettes and stuff like that. So that's been difficult to find. There's not a lot of people outside. Every time I go to school, there's less people on the street and in the stores and stuff like that. Let's see what else. I just hope everything goes well. I know that the school was worried that the online transitioning to the online wouldn't be so good because of like system crashing and stuff like that. But I hope it goes well. I don't know. I haven't heard from my professors, so I don't know what the plan is, if they plan on doing the online thing or not. But we can't go to class, so I don't know what's gonna happen. And so I hope to keep you guys updated. As a nursing student, if I would have to go to clinicals, obviously I would take all the precautions, washing the hands, and wearing the protective supplies, just doing anything that they say to do. Ready to learn, because this is a learning time for nursing students as well. The nurses are out there doing their job, but us as nursing students, we have to learn from this. Okay, so yeah, it's scary to go to clinicals and stuff like that, but if I have to, I would use it as a learning time. So we'll see. And I made this video mostly because I'm curious as to how you other nursing students feel. So comment down below and tell me what you think about this coronavirus, and tell me how your school has been handling it, and how you feel, if you feel confused or not. My baby's crying, so I'm gonna leave you guys here, and thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if the grocery stores are, and like how your town is, wherever you're watching this from. All right, bye. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't forget, nursing students, you should know to wash your hands, okay? And if you're not a nursing student and you're watching this, wash your hands, okay?